Our farm is known as Hornstead Dairy. We are located 4.5 miles north of Brillion.
You're looking here at 155 years of farming or agriculture in the Brillion community. So what may have started out with milking cows and pigs and some sheep has now transpired into running 1,500 acres of corn, soybeans, canary grass, and 1,300 milking cows.
Our milking parlor that we were milking at the time was a project that was built by Keller back in the 90s. That building was getting to be at about the end of its life stage. We realized that we needed to do something different with our milking facilities if we were going to continue on the plane of growth that we wanted to be on.
When we first started, we honestly didn't know what we were going to be doing. We knew we needed a parlor, and we knew that we needed to add some additional capacity to our existing structure. Through Keller's help with Dan Brown and others on their team, we went to toured a bunch of different farms and looked at different options, and it came down to coming back to stay at the home place where it's always been.
To maximize the footprint, we went with a tunnel ventilated building and a parlor that we could attach to our existing facilities.
Once we got to the process where we were ready to start planning, we came up with we needed to build a double 25 parallel parlor. We originally were in a double 10 herringbone parlor with a single exit. And what this has led us to do is we were able to milk 3 times a day, and also the cow comfort level is tremendous because of how good they move into and the flow into our parlor and out of our parlor. They spend less time on their feet and more time in the actual barn.
We went to a just-in-time calving area, which is what's behind us here. That's probably one of my favorite parts. We got calves being fed more timely. It just has made things a lot nicer.
I think what we enjoyed most about the building process was probably the finished product, because it's something that we had talked about for years in the making. It was everything that we had hoped it would be. It really allowed us to put ourselves out there and be in step for the next generation, but also it put us in line with where we needed to be in today's world with technology and with equipment.
You know, Keller's to be given a lot of credit for the way they organize and go about getting a project done. We had a top-notch foreman was on the job here. He was highly organized, and he took great pride in the overall building itself and getting it done in a timely manner.
What we have built here with the help of Keller has made life dramatically better at the farm. We would recommend Keller for anybody looking for a construction company to work with. From the beginning to the end, everything was where it needed to be.
For any of my friends, neighbors, fellow dairymen, I would highly recommend hiring Keller to do a job. We felt that we were getting the best value for our dollar with Keller.